Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Single Girl Budgets. So today we are finally going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but just kind of haven't. So I am going to be doing a monthly budget. So I do this anyway, but I've never actually filmed it. And I got the bright idea to go ahead and make a budget kit, which is similar to a lot of the ones I've seen. However, most of them are made for the Erin Condren, and I didn't want to have to worry about cutting anything down. So these, hopefully, I have not tested them. You guys are going to be right here. You're the first ones to test them with me. If they do work out well, then they will go in my Etsy shop, which is also Single Girl Budgets, and is always linked down below. So we're going to see what happens. So to do this, I am going to grab just a blank sheet of notebook paper, you guys. I have a problem. Like, seriously, I have a problem. But these have been made for just a blank sheet of notebook paper. So I'm going to grab that, set my note sheet paper notebook off to the side. Try not to break anything. Set my planner off to the side for the time being. I am going to open it to May, which if you watched my previous video, you would have seen this plan with me. I'm just going to set that off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and grab, oh, I've got stuff sticking here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this washi strip here, this thick washi. Peel it right off. Oh, beautiful. I love this paper. So this is a waterproof paper, and it is like butter. So hopefully you guys can see. I'm just going to try to line this up the best that I can here at the top. Oh, and it's a little long. Okay. Now this is not technically removable, but usually it will come back up fairly easily. So I'm going to do it this way here. There we go. So it's a little long, so I'll definitely cut that down just a little bit. And that actually looks pretty great right up there. So then I'm going to grab my monthly budget script sticker. And we're just going to put that right up here without breaking anything. It's not going to be straight, and I'm going to tear it, because that's how I roll. Oh my gosh. Well, I had big plans for this, you guys. There we go. It's like it never even happened. A little bit of sticker surgery, all is well. So then I do have these thin lines that will fit, should fit. They're also going to be a little long right here. And I love watching like Sarah Marie or Stephanie Ann, like, because they do all this for their Erin Condren. And they can lay them down like it's no big deal. And here I am struggling hardcore. So there's that. So I know that I'm actually only going to have like two sources. I'm going to have my salary, my full-time salaried, and then my variable. So then on the third line, I'm going to grab my total income. All right. And this actually is fitting perfectly between these lines. I'm actually really impressed with myself. And then I did go ahead and use a different washi strip here, just to kind of separate our income and expenses. And I am going to skip a line. Which I did not get that one over enough, so I'm just going to cut that off because it's not worth pulling up the whole thing. Well, this is why you test and test and test again, because now I know I need to take a little bit off of them. Because I really wanted it to sit between, you know, the black edge and the end of the paper. So I must have mismeasured just slightly. Okay, so then I'm going to grab my expenses. We're going to go ahead and I'm just going to put this right up here. I'm not going to skip a line. Which I didn't think about that being too long, so now I need to cut this off as well. I just love the feel of this sticker paper though, you guys. It's just the butteriest, smooth. There we go, that's better. Okay, so then I'm not going to count lines on that. I am just going to put this at the bottom. Oh, I did not make... Okay. Well, we're gonna like half do this, okay? Okay. Because I did not make anything that says, you know, what was left. Like, income versus expenses. So, I will have to do that. But, you guys, I am amazed. This looks awesome. So let's go ahead and fill it out. So I will not be sharing my income at this point in time, just because potential, there could be issues there. So I'm going to put my salary and then my variable. And for my variable, for my expected, I am going to put down $160. And you will see where that comes from in another video when we set up our variable income tracker. And then for expenses. So I have my mortgage, which is always due. It's technically, it says it's due on the 1st, but it's any time before like the 13th is good. So I am going to pay it. I'm going to put the 1st. I will pay it whenever it works between the 1st and the 13th. That expected amount is always $373. It's like $372 something, but I just rounded up. So my HOA, that is due again. It's technically due on the 1st, but anytime before the 20th. So it kind of gets paid whenever. And that is $231. My car payment, that is due on the 9th. And it is $355. And then my car insurance, is due on the 2nd. And no, I do not go in order. I go in order of things that I think of. Like, my fixed tend to be at the top, and then the bottom is a little more of the variable expenses. My electricity, which is DP&L, that is also due on the 2nd. And this month, I actually already have that number. So it is $116. I do usually budget $150 just because I know that it will usually, unless we're in like dead of winter and we're getting like Arctic blasts, it will not be over $150. All right, then I have some credit cards I'm paying on. So I have a Best Buy credit card, which is due on the 4th of each month. That is $30. I have a Big Lots credit card, which is where I got my patio furniture, and my patio furniture is wonderful, and I completely am okay with that. That is $35. Both the Big Lots and the Best Buy are they're 0% interest for a year, so they will be paid off before any interest hits. But for now, I am just my hair, because I shed nonstop. For now, I'm paying the minimum, and then any extra that comes up will be put to one of those cards to get them paid off sooner. And then if something should happen that we're hitting, you know, a month or two before they're due and they're not paid off, then I will just pull the money from my savings and pay them off. I also have, internet. And I actually split this, can't speak, with a neighbor, and that is $60. And that will be probably on the 24th. I usually pay them on the last paycheck of the month, because then it's due right around the first of the month. Okay, so then that's on my fixed. So then variable, which I'm still going to put in the same lines, but savings. I automatically always do savings. It does not have a due date. It is transferred out of my bank account the minute my paycheck hits, and that is $100 per paycheck, so $200 for the month. And this is, if you are a Dave Ramsey follower, it could be considered a sinking fund. It could be considered the emergency fund. I'm just saving because I know I'm going to need it. I live in a house or a townhouse that was built in the 70s. My water heater is the original. My air conditioner is original. I know that those things are going to need to be replaced. So technically, I guess this would be a sinking fund. I just call it savings. I don't separate them out. I just... Oh, I did forget one. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'll put it at the bottom. I don't have an amount for it yet anyway, but okay. So then food and groceries. I'm just going to put food. Food includes household and eating out. I do my cash envelope budgeting a little differently than most, which you will see when I get paid next week. But so I kind of have it combined here. That is $200 a month. And honestly, that is... Actually, I guess that is more just my food. Food and household, I guess. So, I do also give myself spending, which is also $200. And entertainment, which is also $200. These all come out in cash. So I'm just going to put a little star next to them. And basically what happens is I give myself a flat amount. Oh, wait, the savings does not. Wait, I am messing things up already, you guys. So basically, I give myself a flat $150 a week. $150 a week for all spending. So if I need groceries, if I need, if I want to go out with friends, I kind of have that idea ahead of time. And so there are a lot of weeks that I spend every bit of my $150. They're all like this week. I have $7 left for like 4 days. There are a lot of times that I don't, I actually used my money this week. Not only did I go grocery shopping and spent $80, which should last me at least 2 weeks. I'm trying to eat a lot healthier and eat, more low carbs. So I got a lot more vegetables, which is actually what I got. I basically went and spent $80 on vegetables and chicken because those were what I needed. So I shouldn't have to go grocery shopping for at least 2 weeks. I also got my little dog groomed, and my big dog, the Diesel the Dane, he got his nails done. So that was $80. So I spent basically every bit of my money and the rollover that I had because I did not budget to have his hair done, but it really needed done. And so I just used my personal money. I am filming this on Saturday morning. So technically I have 6 days until I don't get cash until Friday. So I have 6 days and $7. But that's what happens. And so I'm going to make it work. I have plenty of food, so I have no reason to eat out. I have coffee, so I have no reason to run through Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons or Starbucks. I am probably going to go to a friend's house tonight, but I think they plan on feeding us. I might pick up a 6-pack to take over, or I actually have a bottle of wine here at the house, so I'll take that with me. Other than that, I have nothing I need to spend money on, so I'm not really worried about it at this point. So then I have 2 more categories. The first is a cash savings, which this is more of a petty cash fund, I guess, for me. I take $20 a paycheck. I keep it in my house. I kind of sock it away so that if something unforeseen comes up, or if my neighbor has a little girl, if she's selling Girl Scout cookies, or, if she's doing something for her school, or whatever it may be, I've got a little bit of money. And occasionally, if there is something that I need, that I've blown my money, I will use it. I have a vacation in July coming up, so that's another savings for that. It actually already paid for my the house that we're renting. That already paid my portion just by having that $20. So that is $40 for the month now. So that is there, and that comes out in cash as well. So basically every paycheck, I go to the ATM and I get $320 out of, well, this one's technically cash as well. I get $320 on the first paycheck of the month out for me, and then I get $380 out the second one, so I can pay, and I automatically pay my insurance, my internet, and then have the rest of it. You guys, I feel like I am all over the place right now, and I am so sorry. Okay, the last one that I have is my Chase credit card. And you guys are going to go, but Jessica, where is your gas? What about your single swag subscription box that you do? Well, I put that all on my credit card. I have had my debit and credit skimmed before, so therefore I refuse to use my debit card at a gas station. I always use a credit card. If I am shopping online, I'm going to use a credit card. That just offers me that little bit of extra protection. So, I know gas is not something that I am going to overspend on. I mean, I am not just out driving around. It's something I have to have. I have to go to work. Now, if I do realize, I've kind of made myself a challenge for this week because I have about 3/4 of a tank. My goal is to make it through 2 weeks without filling up. Today is Saturday, April 27th. So I have 7 days of work in the next 2 weeks because I work 7 days every 2 weeks. My goal is to make my 3/4 of a tank last, and it's going to be really close. I am going to have to basically not do a lot of driving next weekend. This weekend, I haven't really gone anywhere. Like I said, I'm going to go to a friend's house, but they're 2 miles away. So then next weekend, as long as I don't drive too much, I should be able to make that tank last for 2 weeks. And that is my goal. But if I do have to get gas, I have to get gas. I have to go to work. I can't not go to work because, it wasn't in the budget. So I know that every month, I have certain expenses that I put on this credit card that I am going to have to pay for. Let me actually grab, I have some notes around here somewhere. of things that I put on that credit card. So, here we go. I have Amazon Music. I love Amazon Music. I don't do well with the radio, and I drive to and from work at odd times in the morning when I'm coming home at 5:30 in the morning. The only thing that's on is talk radio, and I'm already exhausted, and I don't want to listen to talk radio. So I do pay, $8.59 a month for Amazon Music. I have my dog food set up through Tractor Supply on an auto ship. That is $81 a month because I need 2 bags for the Dane and the little guy, and it's not cheap. But I would rather feed a better food and do less vet visits. That's hard to say, you guys. So that is $81 a month that comes out so that my dogs can eat, which really is not terrible when you think about it. I also have my single swag box, which is $39.99. I do get an Ipsy bag, which I'm considering canceling because it's not that I don't enjoy the things I've been getting. I just don't feel like I use them, and I have so many products at this point that it's just kind of a waste of money. So I think I may cancel that one. But for now, that's $10.75. I do have an iTunes, like Apple iCloud storage because I ran out of space on my phone, which my company will not pay for. So, but that's only 99 cents a month. I think it gives me an extra like 15 or 50 gig. I don't know. 99 cents a month and everything's taken care of. And then I have Netflix, which is now $15.04 because they went up. And then Hulu. And I'm actually considering canceling Hulu as well because I've realized I don't use it. It's $6.43 a month, but again, that's $6 I could be putting somewhere else. So, yeah. So in subscriptions and dog food, I basically have $163.47 a month that automatically goes to that credit card. I do estimate my gas to be approximately $100. So I usually say that my credit card should be no more than $300. I did some shopping and I had some things I had to do, and I had my mother's birthday that we always celebrate in remembrance of her. And so I'm guessing that this month, I don't have the exact amount yet, but it's going to be about $1,000. And that's a lot of money, and that's not a number I like seeing, but it unfortunately is what it is. So I will make do. All right, I'm going to grab a calculator here, which is actually going to be my beautiful computer because it's closer, which this is very difficult to use, you guys. I don't know if you can see that. I should probably check. Kind of. You get a nice little glare. I apologize. Woo, shaking things. All right, so 373, 231, 355, 140, 116, 30 and 35 is 75, 60, 246, 800, plus 40, and then plus that 1,000. Whoo! 31.90. Holy moly. Holy moly. Whew. That makes me a little nervous, you guys. I may need to make some cuts. No, I won't. Eek, maybe. Okay. Well, that is, yeah, that's it. So a lot of it will make a difference once I know that exact amount as to what it's going to be. And then we'll have to see variable up here as well. So that is it. So if you guys really like these stickers, I am going to make some changes to them. And I definitely want to add a, total leftover or additional savings, additional debt payment, something to put down at the bottom here. But if you guys like this, definitely message me, check out my Etsy shop, leave me a comment because, it'll take me a few days to definitely get them adjusted and get them up in the Etsy shop. So definitely leave me a comment on what you guys think of my budget stickers, and I will talk to you later. So have a wonderful day. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not already. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. My next is going to be a variable tracking sheet. So I'm super excited about that. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye.